Let's try this question and the explanation follows. What point is made in the fifth paragraph? Okay, asking for the central idea or main idea of the paragraph. Let's see the paragraph. First line. However, this technique won't work for stroke patients like Hattie Hutchinson. Okay, the first line introduces the challenge and implies that while a certain technique works for some and it doesn't work for certain patients like stroke victims. Now, the second line they have mentioned like so some researchers are skipping directly to the brain. Okay, so it explains that because a technique doesn't work for stroke patients like Hattie Hutchinson, researchers are now trying a different approach that is going directly to the brain. Okay, third line in principle, this should be straightforward because signals from specific parts of the body go to specific parts of the brain. Scientists should be able to create sensations of touch or proprioception in the limb by directly activating the neurons that normally receive those signals. Okay. Uh, it introduces the expectation that targeting the brain should be simple because they use the word like straightforward. Since different body parts correspond to specific brain areas, it actually sets up the idea that this technique should work in theory. In the fourth line, because signals from specific parts of the body go to specific parts of the brain, scientists should be able to create sensation. So, should be able to create sensation means it actually should work, right? Um, this line explains why the technique that is stimulating the right area should create sensations because they use the word like directly activating the neurons that normally receive those signals. Okay. Now, fifth line, however, with electrical simulations, all neurons close to the electrode's tip are activated discriminately. So, even if I had the sharpest needle in the universe, that could create unintended effects. Okay, so this line actually highlights the issue of imprecision that the electrical stimulation affects multiple neurons near the electrode, not just the targeted ones, because they have used the word like activated indiscriminately. So it's not just the targeted ones. And also, they have given you the key clue that unintended effects. Now, the last line uh, gives added evidence or illustrates with an example. An attempt to create sensation in one finger must might produce sensation in other parts of the hand as well. So this line adds up with an example to what we have already said as a issue of imprecision. Okay, so the whole paragraph or how the lines connected here is like the sequence takes us from the intro of the problem that it doesn't work for some patients, then to the theory of how it should be stimulated, and theory versus reality, how it should work, and then they are giving you the challenge or followed by the challenge that it has unintended effects. Okay, let's see the options. First option, severed nerves may be able to be reconnected. The word reconnected not mentioned. Um, it does not discuss, the paragraph does not discuss nerve reconnection, but it's about electrode stimulation and the difficulty in pinpointing precise brain areas. So this option, uh, the word reconnected is distractor, so we can eliminate. Now, option B, more research needs to be done on stroke victims. Stroke patients are mentioned as a challenge, but the main focus of the paragraph is electrode limitations, not on the need for more research on stroke victims. They haven't mentioned about more research. This is also a distractor. We can eliminate this option. C. Scientists' previous ideas about the brain have been overturned. Um, okay, there is no suggestion in the paragraph that previous brain theories have been disproven. Um, the issue is with current technology and its limitation, not past ideas. So we can eliminate this. Fourth, or option D, it is difficult for scientists to pinpoint precise areas with an electrode. This is the correct answer, and it directly reflects the main challenge that is explained in the paragraph. It explains the difficulty of using the electrodes to target specific areas of the brain without unintended effects. So D is the right answer. Thank you so much.